Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here with another announcement video. It's been a while since I've done anything on camera, but here we are. Now, this was going to be a regular announcement video, talking about a stream that's going to be coming up tomorrow, as it's my birthday this weekend. And those of you who have been here for a while will know that every year I do a stream to celebrate with you all. This year, I am turning 35 years old. And while I wish that is all I had to say on the matter, unfortunately, it is not. Now, outside of the stream this weekend, there is going to be a little bit of a gap in content. The planned episode of Zealand that is meant to come out this weekend will be coming out the following weekend. And same thing with this weekend's roleplay, that's also going to be pushed back to next week. And the rest of the content on the Rycon channel, that'll be on pause for now too. I will be returning after about a week's time, but I need a little bit of time. Time off because I'm in a bit of a tough spot at the moment. The night before last, I was here at home, laying down, getting ready to go to sleep, when I heard a crash, a loud impact outside, and it sounded like it was right out the front of our house. So myself and Entnute, we took off running with Evie as well. And sure enough, as soon as I got outside, I saw my van wasn't where I had left it, wasn't where I parked it. It had been shoved up onto the curb. The left tire had been tucked in underneath of it, and there was massive damage to the front of it. And the person who had crashed into it was speeding away. And so I took off, I chased as fast as I could. I was wearing jandals at the time, jandals that broke, jandals that let me down. But I managed to chase them to the end of the street, and I thought that they were stopping for a moment, but they weren't. They were just kind of regrouping. And I say they because it was two vehicles. They could have been racing, they could have been doing anything. But regardless, I managed to chase them to a corner and I thought they were going to stop. So I started to slow down because at that point, adrenaline was hammering hard. And I think they must have caught sight of me because they took off as soon as I got to that corner. Unfortunately, I was on the phone at the time to the police, so I wasn't able to pull out my camera. I wasn't able to get their license plates, which is still really eating me up. But I did have a description of the vehicles. The police showed up, they took all the information they could, they said that they'd have a look around, see if they could find anything, but more than likely, one or both of the vehicles were stolen in the first place, so even if they did find the vehicles, it wouldn't make much of a difference at the end of the day. Fortunately, we do have a neighbor that's across the road that has a lot of cameras and was actually able to pull some footage of the impact and the cars racing away, but unfortunately it's blown out. We can't make out the license plates, but yet again, I don't know how much of a difference it would make. I am going to be doing my own investigation into this as much as I possibly can to try and find the people that were responsible for this, but fortunately at the end of the day, myself and my family, we're okay. We weren't in the vehicle at the time. The vehicle was there, which if it wasn't, the car would have plowed through the fence and potentially into our house. So silver linings, I guess. But yeah, that's the main thing. We aren't hurt. But the whole thing has been a lot. And it's still a lot to deal with from this point going forwards. Fortunately, I am insured. However, it's going to take me a while before any of that makes its way back to me. There are excesses, there are going to be other unforeseen costs that come from this, so it's not exactly how I was hoping to spend my birthday. So first of all, I hope you can understand that I'm going to need a little bit of time off just to process and work through this. And of course, if I find out any other information, if I find the bastards, you'll be the first ones to know. But that brings me back to the birthday stream, which is going to be happening. It is going to be happening tomorrow on the Rycon channel. If you haven't been able to find it yet, just search Rycon Plays and it will come up under that. But you'll also be able to find a link to the live stream in the description below so that you can save it before tomorrow. And if you're able to attend, that would mean the world to me, as I need a bit of levity right now. Aside from that, I will have a tipping link that is set up that runs through PayPal so that anything that is donated through the stream, that'll be going directly to me. It won't be getting split with YouTube. It won't be getting split with Stream Elements. It won't be getting split anywhere. So if you'd like to contribute, if you'd like to help me out in this not so great time, you'll be able to do so through that link. I still don't know what will happen with my van, whether it'll be repairable or if it's going to be a write-off. I truly do hope it's going to be repairable. I'm going to do everything I can to make that happen. But yes, things aren't great at the moment. But hey, thank you for sitting through this little update. I wish it was a little bit happier, but here we are. And yet again, silver linings, we are all okay. Physically okay. So yeah, please do join me on tomorrow's stream. We're going to have fun. It's going to be a long one, and we're going to be covering a number of different games. Starting off though, I'm going to be diving into a little known one called Astronauts. I will be taking suggestions on the day, and we'll have lots of time to cover many different things. For now, I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.